What's going on, everyone? My name's AJ, and today we're going to be reviewing this. This is the first time I'm actually wearing the item that I'm reviewing while doing the review. But this is the Nike Therma-FIT Sherpa half zip jacket. There's also a pair of accompanying pants. These are basketball pants and a basketball jacket. Personally, I just think it's a Sherpa camo sweatsuit from Nike Basketball. I copped it in this dusty cactus slash pale ivory color. It's basically an icy blue and turquoise. So it's a camo print where you have the turquoise, and it's like a very light turquoise and teal. And then you have a lot of the darker colors, whether it's the gray or some of that darker teal and turquoise. And what's really cool is that the camo on the pants and all the colors match the jacket, which makes sense because you could wear them together. I personally wore them individually, not as a set, because you don't always have to wear the top with the bottom and the bottom with the top. You could wear them as separates. So this is the dusty cactus. I don't really think it looks like cactus. There's another colorway on Nike.com, and that one is the iron gray. I personally like this one a little more because it's a little more eye-catching and unique to me. So it's faux fur all around the top and the bottom. And on both pieces, the inside has mesh as the lining. And the size tags for both will be pretty much the same, where on the pants, it just has the Nike swoosh, says dry fit, and the size. I got the bottoms in a size small, and I got the top in a size medium. Both the faux fur, I would honestly call it like a fleece, and the mesh are 100% polyester. And Nike says that this jacket is a half zip, so it goes halfway down. And you can also zip it up. It goes pretty high, all the way up to your neck. You probably can't hear me right now because it's covering the mic. But I personally like wearing it quarter zip down, not all the way half. I guess if you're playing basketball, you can do it all the way half down. I personally like the quarter zip down. It has an embroidered swoosh on the left side of the top. That same embroidered swoosh is on the left leg as well. What I found interesting is there's two drawstrings on the pants, and the drawstring ends have a very interesting, almost wax texture to it, which is a little bit more premium of a feel, in my opinion. So along with the zipper on the front, which is a half zipper, there are two pockets in total on the front of the jacket, and they are both zippered. What I actually like about these two zippers as well is that you could hide them. So Nike did a great job of making sure they're hidden. I mean, you could wear them out if you really want to, but the fabric actually covers the zipper, so you don't have to see the zipper. It's not in use. And there's a pocket on both sides, and they both connect in this kangaroo pocket. And the inside of these two are also that turquoise mesh. On the pants, there are two pockets as well. They're not zippered, but they have that same inside mesh lining in that dusty cactus. I'm gonna keep saying turquoise, but the official name is dusty cactus. The waistband, a little stretchy, and you could lock it in with the two drawstrings. Same with the bottom. I would say that it's a little more of a tapered fit, and the hem is elastic, but not too much compared to the waistband. So these are gonna be a little more tight fitting on your ankles or however high or low you wear them on your legs. As far as the sizing and the fit, the top and the bottom are considered loose fit. I definitely think the top is a loose fit, but the bottom I would say starts a little loose from the thigh, but once it goes down, it's a little bit more tapered, which makes sense because you don't want super baggy clothes when you're working out or playing basketball. I was about to burp. Maybe you don't want baggy pants when you're about to burp. Who knows? Nike says that this is a loose fit, but I've definitely had other Nike products that are more on the loose fitting sides. Styling wise, because the top and the bottom are such a loud print, I would wear them. If you're wearing them together, I would definitely wear a pair of solid Air Force Ones. I personally avoid wearing too many colors with this sweatsuit, or just the top and the bottom, because I know the top is gonna have so much attention, same with the bottom, but it's pretty easy to style. I got the top in a medium because it's a little bit more oversized, and the bottoms in a size small. My waist is about 30, 31, and I always like to wear the tops a little bit more oversized, as long as it's not super oversized. For example, I wouldn't get the top in a size large because my typical top size is a medium, but because it's a loose fit, I didn't want it to be too loose, so I got a medium in the top and a size small in the bottoms. It depends on your dimensions. I'm just kind of giving an example of how I decided to cop this sweatsuit. I'm 5'9", about I don't know how much I weigh. about 175, let's say. I don't know, probably more to be honest. This is how it looks with the top and the bottom. The pattern is really wild and it's out there. So if you have the confidence to wear it out, I mean, it's like a typical sweatsuit. So I definitely would rock it together. So I did have some pros with this top and bottom set, and I would recommend it to you if, one, you want something that's cozy and warm. Depending on where you live, it may be a little too hot to wear this top and bottom, if not one or the other. But where I live, it's still a little bit on the cooler side. It does get a little warm. The top and the bottom definitely keep me cozy, comfortable, and warm whenever it gets too cold. Another pro I had is based on your preference. This was an eye catcher to me. I saw it on sale on Nike.com and it was really stylish. I wanted the top and the bottom immediately. Usually I know when I go on Nike.com, I want that sweatsuit because I know I could wear the top and the bottom individually. Granted, this may be a little bit harder to wear the bottoms by itself, but the top by itself looks really good. I wore it with a pair of Jacquemus jeans and some Timberlands. I don't know if they're the boneless ones, don't, you know what I'm saying, don't hold me on that, but the top is really versatile. You can wear it with a lot of pieces. The bottoms, like I said, a little less versatile because of that crazy print. Nonetheless, stylish, comfortable, cool piece in my opinion. And if you like that and the color, it's definitely gonna be a stylish piece and clean piece that looks very delicate. The fabric looks really nice and the color is vibrant. And my last two pros is that it's comfortable and it's also on sale. So if you go on Nike.com currently, I personally got it on sale a while ago, but the top and the bottom are still on sale, so you can still get a good deal on it. But with that being said, I did have some cons and I wouldn't recommend this top and bottom if you think that the vibrant color and the pattern is not your style, because it's pretty pricey even with it being on sale. And that's one of my cons why I wouldn't recommend the top and the bottom. It is just such a loud, vibrant color and pattern that not a lot of people would want to wear, and it's just a little out there. I wish that they had the same sweatsuit in just neutral colors with the same fabric, basically just the same fit, the silhouette and everything, just no wild or vibrant color or pattern. That'd be really awesome, because it's a little bit hard to wear the full set. Like I said earlier, really easy to wear the top, harder to wear the bottom. Like I personally have some Nike black joggers on and it looks really nice. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nike, but the bottoms, when you wear that full set, you almost have to commit to the full set. All set! If I had a recommendation for anyone watching this video that's interested in at least one of the pieces, definitely would get the top. Another con I see this jacket having, or the bottoms having, is that it is bright as far as the color and the fabric goes. So it might be a little bit easier to get dirty. Granted, every time I was eating lunch or something, I was rolling up my sleeves so I didn't want to get anything on the elbows or the sleeves. It might be a little bit easier for you to get dirty. I feel like I'm working out right now. What's my Apple Fitness say? I didn't wear the bottoms out, but I could see if you're sitting on a ledge or something, it could easily get dirty. And the fact that it is a loud pattern, it is a vibrant color, it is a little bit easier to get dirty depending on the long-term usage of this set, top or bottom. It's ultimately a little bit pricey as separates and just together as a jumpsuit. Sweatsuit, I would say jumpsuit's kind of wild. But overall, would I recommend the Nike Therma-FIT half zip jacket and basketball pants? Yes, would recommend it. If you want a comfortable, cool weather, bold sweatsuit for evenings or just going to the gym or hanging out, why not? You could get it for under $200. But if you don't like the color or the pattern, I mean, it's gonna be comfortable. So it's really up to your budget. And do you like the color or the pattern? Because they don't make this in solid colors. What do you guys think about the top and the bottom? Leave a comment below. Once again, my name's AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or notification bell. I will see you guys in the next one. Let go.